Day 65, in a nutshell. We cannot relate information about children that might cause them harm. If they have misbehaved, the rules of Hilchos must be met before relating this information. Children. Once Rabbi Feinstein was visiting a family in Yom Tov when he heard a baby crying. The family was so enthralled with the visit of this Torah giant that they ignored the baby's cries. Seeing this, Rabbi said to them, "It's Yom Tov for the baby too." Rabbi was saying that though a baby cannot communicate his feelings, he is a person and his cries are the cries of a person who is upset and should not be ignored. Rabbi made a similar point. He spoke of the common practice of adults to take a child's toy away for fun. The adult hides a toy behind his back and then has the child guess which hand the toy is in. The adult switches the toy from one hand to the other as the child becomes more and more upset. Rabbi said that just as it is forbidden to make an adult upset, so too it is forbidden to make a child upset. Regarding Loshon Hara, just as we cannot make statements that might cause harm to an adult, so too with children. Chofetz Chaim offers an example of an orphan who is being raised by people who took him into their home as a kindness. If someone witnesses the child fighting with other children, he has to be very careful about relating this to the child's benefactors. They may decide that if this is how the child behaves, then they don't want him in their home. Of course, this does not mean that such a child should be left free to do whatever he pleases. What it does mean is that before relating such information, one should be absolutely sure that all 7 rules of Hilchos, constructive purpose, have been met. Before relating such information, the person must carefully consider the outcome. If the result would be an injustice to the child, then some other way should be sought to correct the child's behavior. The fact that the words can build or destroy is especially true regarding children. Rabbi would tell of a time a father of one of his Talmidim came to inquire about the son's progress. Rabbi was truthful. As halacha requires, he said that the boy was learning but not meeting his potential. The father said, "Really? I'm going to have a talk with him right now." Rabbi's heart sank because it sounded as if the father was going to give the son a real tongue lashing. The boy came over and the father said to him, "Your Rabbi said that you are doing it nicely, and it needs to be just a little bit better. So let's see that little bit extra, and then you'll be really terrific." The boy beamed with pleasure. His learning improved, and he went on to become a respected Talmid Chacham and Torah teacher. In a nutshell, we cannot relate information about children that might cause them harm. If they have misbehaved, the rules of Hilchos, constructive purpose, must be met before relating the information. Have a wonderful evening. Day 65, in a nutshell. We cannot relate information about children that might cause